Welcome to C++ Fundamentals Part 1. My name is Paul Deitel, and I'll be presenting these videos to you. They're based on our book, C++ for Programmers, which is geared towards taking programmers in other languages and getting them up to speed in C++ object-oriented programming. Now, as a prerequisite for using these videos, you should already be a programmer in some procedural programming language like C, or in an object-oriented programming language such as C#, Java, or Objective-C. You do not have to be an expert object-oriented programmer because as part of these videos we will be teaching object-oriented programming concepts. Now, throughout these videos we like to use what we call the live code approach. Every single program that I present to you will be a complete working program, and you can download and manipulate the source code as well. And I do highly recommend that you take a look at all of the source code, change it, look at the different types of error messages you get when you purposely break the code, etc., so that you become familiar with the various problems that C++ programmers encounter. Now, in this part 1 of the C++ fundamentals videos, we'll be taking a look at the following concepts. We'll start with an introduction to C++ and some very basic examples to show you simple C++ programs in standard C++. We'll then show you how to build your own classes and use them to create objects of those classes that you can then manipulate in your program. We'll show you various control statements in C++, and if you're coming from C, Java, C#, or Objective-C, you'll already be familiar with the basic control statements of C++, so you may decide to skip those parts of the lessons or at least skim through them relatively quickly. Next, we'll look at functions in C++ and various function concepts, and as part of that lesson, we'll also introduce a whole bunch of C++ enhancements to standard C, if you will, and those enhancements allow you to use C++ as a better C. One of the things that makes C++ special is that it can be used to do procedural programming, object-oriented programming, or a combination of both. After looking at functions, we'll visit the concepts of arrays and vectors in C++. We'll start with the basic concepts of arrays, and after presenting a number of examples, we'll look at the C++ so-called class template vector, which is basically an enhanced version of an array that has many additional built-in capabilities. Next, we'll look at pointers. Now, if you're coming from a language that already has pointers, such as C, you may want to skip this lesson. However, if you've never worked with pointers before and you're coming from languages like C# and Java, which don't have pointer concepts, or in the case of C# where they're rarely used, you're going to want to study this lesson in detail because pointers are a fundamental concept in C++. And we'll finish up the part 1 of C++ fundamentals with various additional class programming concepts. As you're working your way through these live lessons videos, if you have any questions at all, please feel free to contact us via our website, email address, Facebook, or Twitter. And in fact, Facebook in particular has become a popular way for our readers and our video watchers to contact us with questions and also hold discussions with other readers and video watchers as well. In addition, be sure to check out the various resource centers that we post online at Deitel.com. These contain our research on a variety of C++ and other programming-related topics, and basically anything that we found useful, we post in those resource centers for you to look at as well. Now, if you like the presentation that you've seen here and would like to have me come on site to do corporate training, please visit us at www.deitel.com/training as well. I sincerely hope you enjoyed these video lessons.